UFC Freedom 250 is less than a week away, and so I'm going to make my picks. And with the first fight, we got Diego Lopez taking on Steve Garcia. I'm picking Diego Lopez. I think he beats Steve Garcia in every single category as a fighter. Like, if you were marking off, like, who's better at what, literally the only thing that Steve Garcia has more than Lopez is power, and it's not by that much. It's not like his jiu-jitsu compared to Lopez's jiu-jitsu. Like, maybe, I don't think Steve Garcia has good wrestling. That I can recall. I feel like most of his ground game is just him ground and pounding guys that he's knocked down. And he has great hands. But, I mean, if you're getting knocked out by a guy, was it Mahashete? Or was that who it was? I think it was an Asian guy. I think he got knocked out by some random Asian guy. Maybe Rongju. No, not Rongju. I think Rongju. He was worse than Rongju. But yeah, if you're getting knocked out by a guy like that, Lopez is catching you, man. Like, he's caught almost every single guy he's fought. I believe he knocked down Volkanovski in their first fight in round 2. I haven't rewatched that fight since it happened. But if my memory recalls, or if I can recall that correctly, I believe he knocked down Volk in round 2, and that's the only round he won. But it wasn't like a crazy knockdown. He just, like, dropped him to a knee, I believe. But yeah, I believe Lopez could take him down, submit him, ground and pound. I believe he could knock him out on the feet. Obviously, Garcia still has a puncher's chance. This is MMA. I wouldn't give him, like, I would say the odds are probably like 65-35 or 70-30 in Lopez's favor. That's what I would probably say. Just because Lopez can mix it up and do everything. Garcia's kind of limited in his approach. Maybe I gotta watch more tape on him. I mean, I haven't watched any. Maybe I gotta watch more of his fights. I'm just trying to recall them based on when I watched them live. But Garcia's good. He's not a bad underdog pick if you want to, like, put a little just $10 on Garcia by knockout, just something like that, like, just in case, so you can make a little money. But I would say Lopez by not domination, maybe. If he starts taking him down, domination. If he takes him down and then does what he did to Gene Silva and starts elbowing him and fucking smirking and just beating the shit out of him, and then probably catches him in a submission, like a triangle or something nice, something cool like an armbar, or maybe, who knows, maybe he might even go for the leg. I don't think Lopez has gotten a rear naked choke yet in the UFC. I think he's gotten everything else. Well, he got like a triangle armbar on Gavin Tucker. Is that who the guy was? I think it was that guy. And then he's got plenty of TKOs, ground and pounds. I guess, yeah, whatever. Alright, yeah, I got Lopez. I think he's gonna win. Maybe Garcia has a puncher's chance. He's got Big Kirko behind him. He's got Big Kirko cheering him on, man. Fuck, who's next? Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. I'm pretty sure they're next. I think, similar to the other fight, Bo Nickel's better everywhere except for the striking. I think Doc has definitely got better hands for sure, and I think Bo Nickel could be one of those guys that has an ego big enough to try and challenge a guy like this in the striking, and not even shoot a takedown the entire fight, and just be like, I can throw hands with anyone in this division, and then probably win a robbery even if he does not shoot a takedown the whole fight. Or even if, like, when he shoots a takedown, if he doesn't really get it, he just holds him up against the cage and, like, little knees and just, like, little pitter-patter shots. Because I think Dawkins has good defensive wrestling from what I can remember. And obviously Nickel's a great wrestler. But yeah, the judges are obviously going to be biased towards Bo Nickel in this one. So if it's a close fight, it's going to Bo Nickel. Unless, like, he could get a major cut, body shot, TKO'd. He's known to be soft to the body now. You never know, could get caught with an elbow or a grazing punch, puts a cut over the eye, bleeding in the eye. He hasn't had to deal with anything like that before. I don't think we've ever seen Bo Nickel get cut. I think the only blood we've ever seen on him was from other opponents. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure. I don't even think we've ever seen blood in any of his fights. He has pretty boring fights. But yeah, I'm going to go Bo Nickel. Probably 29-28 decision. I would think he wins the first 2 rounds. Because the first round, they're probably just going to feel each other out. Nickel will win that based on just, like, some bullshit. He hit 3 more leg kicks or 2 more leg kicks than the other guy. Or, like, had 1 more significant strike. And then, so yeah, I got Bo Nickel by 29-28 unanimous decision. Or maybe 30-27. No, I got 2 30-27s, 1 29-28. And the next fight, it's either, I believe that's going to be Michael Chandler versus Mauricio Rufy. I'm sorry, Chandler. Your time has come. There's no way out of this one. You wanted Conor? Too fucking bad, buddy. You're getting the better version of him, who's Brazilian and younger. Obviously, Conor in his prime back then is better than Rufy. But right now, Rufy's better than Conor. And Chandler is fucked. Unless he wrestle fucks him and does what Benoit Saint Denis did and somehow gets an early choke. I mean, obviously, he has a puncher's chance as well. Michael Chandler is extremely athletic, very fast, definitely has a puncher's chance, but Rufy is a sniper. He is a sniper. He is going to catch Chandler on the jaw and put him out. Maybe cold. Maybe, like, actually out cold. It might be bad, because the way he just catches people so perfectly. He just has a feel, like, for the range, like Conor, like Adesanya, like guys like Anderson Silva, where it's like every time, or, like, when they're on, their feel for the void, as Demetrius Johnson calls it, is so unreal. Like, they are borderline untouchable. It's, like, insane. You have to just be an insane wrestler and have really good jiu-jitsu to be able to hold them down, too. So, yeah, I'm going to go Rufy. Probably, I'm going to give him... Oh, they're only fighting 3 rounds, so maybe... Chandler gasses out. Round 3 TKO. Chandler's going to be bloodied. It's going to be looking bad, and then he's just going to catch him bad and just... bah. And Chandler's going to be... It's going to be one of those ones where Chandler's like... he goes out, but then he gets up and he's like all fucked up, stumbling around, can't walk straight, and is like, what? No, I was still there. But he's like, clearly it was a good stoppage. So yeah, give me Roofy by round 3 TKO, probably like 3 minutes into the third round. After that, we got Josh Hokett versus Derek Lewis. I think this is an easy one too. This is obviously Josh Hokett. I think he's going to use a lot more wrestling in this fight. I think he's going to use a lot more wrestling in this fight because he knew Curtis's wrestling could contest with his own. It was an even battle with Curtis. Curtis maybe even had the better wrestling. Well, I mean, Josh Hokett was a like Division I wrestler, so. But Curtis is a fucking tank. He had like 30 pounds on him. So, yeah, I can't believe he even won that Blades fight. I thought he was basically a sacrificial lamb. I had Blades just by whatever he wanted, and he really surprised me. So he's gonna be a lot faster than Derek Lewis, like crazy. But Derek Lewis is a veteran and he knows how to survive a fight. He is very hard to choke. I think DC choked him out, and is he the only one? I'm trying to think. Derek Lewis has had a very long career. Most of his like finish losses though, I feel like, are just like exhaustion TKO, or he got caught by like Tuivasa with an elbow. But even that one looked a little weird. Well, like the one against Waldo Cortez Acosta was just, that was stupid. He just straight up gave up on that one. And I mean, fighting in front of at the White House, that is definitely a motivator. So we probably are going to see a better version of Derek Lewis than we normally do see. And Derek is the best knockout puncher in heavyweight history, maybe even UFC history. Well, definitely UFC history. He literally has the most KOs out of anybody. So, I mean, how can he not be? I mean, other people have more stylish KOs and more, like Ilia Toporia's KOs, I would say, hold more value than Derek Lewis's KOs. You know, knocking out Holloway, Volk, and Oliveira in a row is insane, and that's worth way more than any of Derek Lewis's KOs. I mean, Volkov is a good one, but they're not the legends that those three guys. He's not a legend that the other three guys are. So I'm gonna go Josh Hokett. I think he's gonna lean heavy on the wrestling, but obviously he has very fast hands, and I think he can put hands on Derek Lewis if he wants to. But excuse me. Yeah, I think he's gonna lean heavy on the wrestling. It's gonna be a lower output type of fight. But I think there will be moments where they're standing on the feet and you're thinking, oh, what's going to happen? You know, like there's going to be that tension in the air where like, can either guy land that KO blow, you know? And it's going to be crazy. But I think Hokett's going to get it done. Probably 30-27 decision, maybe 30-26 if he just ground and pounds his way for like a round, you know, in the first round and just gets a 10-8. But Lewis knows how to survive, man. He's a veteran. He's when he's on the ground, it's just weird. He's like weirdly defensively good, but he just like will sit there. And it's very easy to get back down there. But yeah, I got Josh Hokett by 30-27, maybe 30-26 decision. And for the next fight, we got Sugar Shane Sugar Shane O'Malley. Damn, that bike's tires are shredded. We got Sugar Sean O'Malley versus freaking Ariel Helwani. They finally let him back in the UFC, and he made a run. He's fighting at the White House, representing Canada, supported by Drake. He's got the pedos behind him. He's got the media behind him. Sean's back is against the wall in this matchup, guys. Nobody wants to talk about it. This is Sean's fight to lose. Everyone is against him. But Sean is gonna do it. He's gonna have his movie moment. The Sugar Sean O'Malley movie will have a semi-climax of him beating Ariel Helwani's ass at the White House and calling out Netanyahu. Yeah, but I think Sean O'Malley is just gonna absolutely toy with Aiemann Zahabi, and he's gonna get absolutely just destroyed. I think Sean O'Malley is going to land over 150 strikes, significant strikes, obviously. And I think this is going to be a signature Sean performance where he's just clearly on another. I mean, we thought that about Aldo as well. So Aiemann is a very, very tough guy. He is Ariel, my bad. Ariel Helwani. He's a very tough guy. Very, very sturdy nose. Very tough guy. Very tough guy, they say. Very hard to knock out. His nose is almost unbreakable. It's like it's made of steel. Israeli steel. It's like he has IDF training or something. Yeah, I think Sean O'Malley is gonna absolutely destroy Aiemann Zahabi. I think this was, they wanted an American to have a signature performance and really just, we could have that great American feeling where it's an American beating another person. Do we get that anywhere else in the card? Not from, I didn't pick anyone else. No other American that isn't fighting another American. So this is the big, fuck, why am I yawning so much? This is the big American fight where America is going to get their big win. O'Malley's gonna come through, style on Zahabi, probably hit some crazy spin and shit, hit some nasty, where he hits the, he loves that. And then he's gonna have some crazy call out where he probably is like calling out for Peter Yan or something, even though he doesn't deserve it. Who could he fight? I think he needs to fight Umar after this. Yeah, no. O'Malley versus Umar after he beats him. That's easy. That's the #1 contender fight. Oh my god, what? Why hasn't that been said? I feel like that hasn't been said. But, so yeah. Sean beats this guy, styles on him, then fights Umar, knocks his inbred ass out, and then title shot against Yan is warranted. And then we get an amazing 5-round fight, 2 incredible strikers, and the dream timeline continues. And so what do we got next? Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira. This is a tough one. I could see Alex Pereira knocking him out. I could see Gane just pitter-pattering his way to a decision and us feeling disgusted as a fan base because the terrorists won. But I'm going to believe that Alex Pereira gets it done. I think his leg kicks are going to be his greatest asset in this fight, and it is going to unlock his hands later in the fight. I think early on, he's not going to be able to land his hands much. Gane is going to be very mobile, very on the back foot, just jabbing, teeping, rarely truly engaging with Pereira. And Pereira is going to have to eat the calf up. He is going to have to destroy Gane's calves and his legs and his body as well. But like, leave his head for later in the fight. And I think once his legs are destroyed and his body is a little bit weaker, the head will be there for Alex to tee off, and he does not need a person to have taken a lot of damage throughout a fight, like I wouldn't say a Joshua Van, but kind of like similar to how Joshua Van beat Tatsuro Taira, where it was a buildup of damage throughout the fight, even though he knocked him down multiple times and had that 10-8 in round 3, I believe. Was it? And yeah, the end of round 2 he knocks him down, then round 3 dominates him the entire round, almost submits him as well. So yeah, Pereira, if he can destroy the calf of Gane and doesn't allow Gane to stay mobile the whole fight, which Pereira is great at doing, I believe he can get Gane out of there in like round 3 or 4. Maybe round 5. That would be kind of awesome, just to get a long fight of Pereira. But yeah, I got Alex Pereira by late rounds. I'm gonna go KO, not even TKO. I think he would get a KO if he wins. Maybe decision if in those late rounds he starts dominating, but somehow Gane survives. No, actually no. I see him getting a TKO, ground and pounding. Gane shells up and then just has the shocked look. Does the same look he did versus what's his name, the gay guy, when he fought that gay guy, the gay guy that beats women and crashes into them. That guy, when he got beat by that guy, the look he had on his face, like, I think we'll have another one of those moments, and then Pereira's shamaing his way all the way home. And yeah, let's hope the dream timeline continues. Let's hope. I think these are all the best outcomes we can have, like, for the UFC. You know what I mean? Like, as fans, for the future of the UFC as a whole, these are the best outcomes we can ask for. What I'm saying right here. And in the main event, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje, obviously Ilia Topuria is going to win this fight. He's going to knock Gaethje out, and I think he doesn't normally land ground and pound, or does he? I think no, he didn't really. No, I think he does normally go for ground and pound. But it's gonna be bad in this fight. He's gonna go so hard for what Gaethje said about, like, oh, I would leave him too if I was his wife, saying all this stuff about Topuria. Topuria said he crossed the line. Like, he's fucked, dude. I think Justin Gaethje retires either way, most likely. But maybe if he somehow, by a puncher's chance, gets Topuria, or, you know, something crazy happens, he hurts Topuria's calf in the first round with a leg kick, his leg goes off, and you know what I mean? Like, something crazy happens, or like Topuria breaks his leg. You never know. Something crazy could fucking happen. But fucking yeah, I don't think Justin Gaethje has anything past a puncher's chance. And Yeah, Ilya Taporia is going to knock him out within the first or second round. I think Gaethje's going to be very cautious. He will be very cautious about what he's doing. But he's still Rufus at the end of the day. He's got the tism, man. He cannot help himself but put himself in the pocket and get caught by big punches, man. That's the Justin Gaethje way, is just to get caught in the fire and just, So, yeah, I got Ilya Taporia. Probably, I'm going to guess overhand, left hook, and then another right, and then probably a right hook. Just dead. Gaethje's dead on the floor. So yeah, that's what I see happening. If anyone watches this, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you think I'm wrong on any picks, why I'm stupid, or if you think anything I said was funny. Yeah. Later.